Hello. Yeah, so senior share, huh? That's pretty crazy. So yeah, I guess we can start with, just my history of InterVarsity. So, I grew up going to Fulton Church, shout out, you've probably heard of it before. And there were a lot of InterVarsity alum and previous staff members that went there. So I kind of always knew about InterVarsity growing up, and just logically in my head after, my high school youth group, that was just going to be the next thing. That I would use to grow in my faith. And so, yeah, as soon as I entered college, which was URock at the time, I knew I wanted to join InterVarsity. But at the time, I was so shy and nervous and unconfident and all that stuff that I got on campus. I saw the InterVarsity table with Grace Schmaling, just, telling people about what InterVarsity is. And I was legit too nervous to go up and talk to her, even though I knew I wanted to join InterVarsity, and I knew she wanted me to join because she was standing behind the table anyway. So I did not end up going to the table that day, and so I was a little bit like, oh shoot, I'm never gonna get to go to a Bible study, I don't know where they are. But thankfully, the class that I went to that day, I sat next to a girl named Jo, and she had one of the pamphlets for InterVarsity stuff, and so I was like, hey, are you going to that InterVarsity thing? Because, that would be kind of cool if we could go together. And she's like, oh my gosh, yeah, that would be so fun. Let's go to the Bible study together. And I was like, okay. So I did that. It was nice, having somebody to go with, but that was the first time I experienced InterVarsity, was through those Bible studies. To be honest, I don't even remember what we were studying. I just remember being already impressed at the community and just the friendliness that was there. And I would go to Bible study every week, but I wouldn't really kind of engage in the community itself. I was just kind of there, to be honest, because I felt like I should. And then I remember I came back the next year, and again, I wasn't a huge member of the chapter at that point, but I remember going up to the table again just to say hi to Grace, and I remember she's like, Victoria! She threw her arms around me, and it was so sweet. So anyway, Grace Schmaling, shout out, she's a real one. But yeah, it was kind of after that point that I was like, okay, dang, this community is actually really, really cool. I should be a real part of this. That would be fun. So yeah, I was again an active member of the chapter that year. Just doing the little cute little girls events that we would do at people's houses and stuff like that. And so yeah, then I transferred to the main campus, and again was just very nervous, very shy, and really had to push myself out of my comfort zone though, because it was going to be my first year as a leader there. And so yeah, I just kind of had to put on this extrovert mask almost of, pretending to be super outgoing and fun and all this stuff that I definitely did not feel, but to make others, feel more included and, I don't know, maybe, yeah. And so, yeah, since then, I would say that InterVarsity and God have grown me a lot in just my confidence as a person and my faith. And so the way that came about was just saying yes as much as I could, there were times where I wasn't in the mood for, let's say, a night hike or to go to a spontaneous game night. I was just not feeling it. I would rather have stayed in my room and isolated. Don't do that, because every time that I pushed myself to do something that I didn't initially want to do like that, I ended up being so grateful that I did it. And especially looking back now, I'm so glad I spent those nights building relationships and just interacting with InterVarsity instead of being in my room, because I would have not remembered those nights just, I don't know, binge watching Bridgerton or something like that on my computer. But I do remember the late night hangouts and the conversations and the relationships that I still hold very dear. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just really, 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 really grateful to InterVarsity for the growth that it's helped me through. And yeah, I'm just so grateful to all the people, and they're awesome. So I guess my parting words of wisdom would be, number one, you've heard this before, just keep saying yes to stuff. I mean, obviously, don't hurt yourself or put yourself in danger, but yeah, especially within our varsity and any other campus involvement stuff, you're gonna look back at this time and be so happy that you pushed yourself outside of your comfort zone. God is gonna grow you if you say yes to him, so please, please say yes to him. I guess my other big word of wisdom would be to show kindness to others. I know that, might seem a little simple, but I always just look back on that moment when, Grace ran up to me and was just so excited to see me, and I felt so insignificant and not important, but having somebody else show me the opposite and be excited to see me was what I needed for sure. And so I'll just say, even if you don't feel like your actions are being impactful to others, they are. And there could be things that you've done for someone that have made a real impact to them that you don't even remember doing. So essentially, you have more power than you think to, make somebody feel included and make somebody feel happy. So just do that. Show others the love that Christ showed us and shows us and showed his people. And it'll be a cool thing. I don't know. So yeah, as far as next steps, I'm gonna be staying around. I'll be living in Edgerton for a little bit and then just in that kind of area. So I'm not going super far away, so don't worry. And I'll be around. I'll visit and stuff. So you don't have to cry too hard, but I mean, if you want to cry a little bit, that'd be fine. That's my senior share. I thank you so much to just all my friends and all the staff workers that have just poured into me, and keep pouring into people and follow God and trust him. Cool.